From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Up next, a good one in the NFC West and a wild card rematch from a year ago, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Pat the street. Pat the street.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hey,
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Down to about the 23. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Purdy now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Purdy now on third and goal. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Here's second and 8. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
That's caught over the middle by Fant. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. After 7-3 the score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. In motion, the tight end. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. No gain on the play there, second down. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Purdy looking to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's got his target. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, 82 yards. And the Seahawks are once again back in front. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, it's Purdy. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Purdy from the gun. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The Niners come in looking for win number 8 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And they were able to tough it out last week. A close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got across midfield to the 48. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Purdy. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Flushed out right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 35 yards. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They run again with Walker. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, 36 yards. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 54 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. 18 yards, first down Niners. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Bronco switch. Check.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Across midfield. He's on his way.
Escapes the defender. And down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 70 yards.
Here we go. First and goal.
60
Here's Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Myers' kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two.
Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Purdy to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20.
Here's 1st down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive